And then you're going along, and then, you know, you've got a straight road, you're quite happy, and then suddenly somebody pops up who you're just, you know, irresistibly drawn to, and you go, oh no, I was fine, and now I'm not fine. And my simple road is now becoming terribly complicated, because it's now got a fork in it. You've got to make a decision, hate decisions. And you've got to decide, you know, relationship, no relationship. Safety, danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. And of course, what do? You always go for the danger. You know, it's just like a moth to a flame. So, I want you to listen to the words of this song, because if you do listen to what happens to the man in this song, the next time that kind of thing presents itself to you, whether you be man or woman, it could happen during the break. You might not know how much danger you're already in. But if you listen to this song, it might give you that moment's pause, so you could stop and think and save yourself from yourself. Actually, no. Even more importantly, you could save somebody else from yourself. A cautionary tale. Me and an old mate of mine called Bill Watkins put this together, and this is called The Errant Apprentice. When I was a young apprentice, and less than compass mentis, I took leave of all my senses. With a maid I fell in love. Her ringlets so entwined me, Aphrodite's smile did blind me. Cupid's arrow struck behind me, and her father owned a pub. It was there I met my nemesis, in her father's licensed premises, like the seraphim of Genesis, sat Mary Ann Maguire. Arrayed in fine apparel, astride a porter barrel, she looked the sort of girl that would fill you with desire. All the turtle doves were cooing as I took to my wooing, her loveliness pursuing in the springtime of that year. But she thought I should be older and more gallant and much bolder. In the uniform of a soldier, 'tis then she'd hold me dear. In extremis and euphoria, I joined with Queen Victoria for a spell of death or glory, fighting with the Boers. To the winds I threw all caution, to return with fame and fortune, and together make a portion of matrimony's chore. On the gravestone of her mother, she swore she loved no other, but I did soon discover that she'd played me for a birk. For Lady Luck had beached me and intelligence had reached me, whilst I was overseas, that she had married to a Turk. Well, me I then deserted to find this girl who flirted. Back to Ireland I reverted, for my jealousy was roused. In Maguire's pub in Derry I found him making merry, with his arms around my Mary, as together they caroused. So I took my time and waited until his thirst was sated, and home he navigated through the streets of Derry town. At their lodgings they stood knocking, and whilst they were unlocking, I put a stone into a stocking, on his head I brought it down. 'Twas then the night's serenity was rent with loud obscenity and Ottoman profanity I couldn't understand. With an oath he went to grab me, with full intent to stab me, but as he tried to kebab me, I went screaming down the strand. All around the town's perimeter, he chased me with his scimitar, a powerful passion limiter to an errand and his bride. To the waterside he chased me, to the bridge of Foyle he raced me, at Derry Quay he faced me, so I jumped into the tide. Sure bravery's no virtue when some heathen's trying to hurt you, and all noble thoughts desert you when you see his cuddly knife. For there's many things worth trying for, and occasionally worth lying for, but there's bugger all worth dying for, so I'll stick to the single life. Be careful out there.